Okay, so we're starting another session of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So, here we go, start game. Let's load her up and see where we are. Yep, we are attending Defense Against the Dark Arts class. So let's go.
The third floor is up these stairs. At least it was yesterday.
Thank you very much, young Ravenclaw. Yeah, like I was saying last time, the layout of the castle is very different in the first game versus the second game. And I think part of that is because they changed the way the castle looked in the movies, and then they were trying to keep that the same in the book. I think we might have seen this already. I think I didn't save. But ooh, it's Snape, and he's limping. I think. Looks like he's limping. I love how I'm watching from behind a pillar. Also, it seems like everyone else in Hogwarts.
Did you see that? Professor Snape just came out of the
Can-
forbidden corridor. He's limping
He
quite
is limping.
badly.
Everyone else in Hogwarts can
Harry.
just open
Let's
random
take a look
walls
before Filch comes back.
and use them as secret corridors, like Fred and George can
Hear
too,
that
and I
growling?
can't.
Oh, I think there's something awful down the corridor.
Yeah, maybe that's why Dumbledore told us not to go down there if we didn't want to die a painful death.
Better tell me on the run. We'll be late for our Defense Against Dark Arts lesson.
Hermione's like, monster in the castle? That's great, but let's get to class, guys. Come on. Okay, so here I think is where we actually left off last time. So let's go learn some more Defense Against the Dark Arts. I'm excited. I wish we got to take a class with more different professors, like with
We
Professor
learn to illuminate
McGonagall. But
dark magic with the Lumos spell.
okay, here we go. Not
Watch
very good
my
at these
wand.
spells.
Then hold down the mouse button and repeat the pattern. Release the button when you're done.
I mean, I guess there's no substitute for learning Defense Against the Dark Arts, directly from Voldemort's head. The back of Voldemort's head, but you know. 99! See, where's that 99 when you need it?
The house with the most points at the end of the year wins the house cup. 5 points for...
Thank you for telling me that, Professor Quirrell.
Try again, Mr. Potter.
Oh man, 195, I'm killing it. I messed up the beginning there. Oh, this is a bad one. Hopefully it's enough. This is only round 2, so it should be enough. Yeah, okay.
An outstanding effort, Mr. Potter.
Thank you, Quirrell.
10 points for Gryffindor. Go on, Mr. Potter.
There's a lot of muttering going
Try
on behind
again.
me. Okay, come on, come on, come on. It's just these fine motor skills. Get me every time. Okay, concentrate.
That was spot on, Mr. Potter. 15 points for Gryffindor. And again, Mr. Potter, let's see what you can do.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, not so bad. Maybe we made it? Yes! Yes!
That was spot on, Mr. Potter.
Thank you very
20
much.
Points for Gryffindor.
4 out of 4. 50 points for Gryffindor. I'm the best. Okay, I guess it's time to do another one of these physical challenges, because that's what we do here at Hogwarts.
You may begin the Lumos challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Potter.
He doesn't even bother explaining it now. He's like, you know what this is. I love this one.
Hold down the mouse button to aim the spell. To cast Lumos, let go of the button. You may practice on that gargoyle.
So, Quirrell makes it sound like this is oh, hi, Harry. Like, this is just a spell for lighting up areas, and of course, in the book, it is, and in the movies, it is. But here it has to be, like, useful for something. So in the game, you really can only cast it on these gargoyles. So it's not like,
Quite
hey, Harry,
right, isn't
light
it?
up the gargoyle.
Now you can cross the chasm and collect your challenge stars. I'll meet you at the end.
Quirrell also never specifies that, like, I can walk on this. So he's just like, yeah, pretty bright, huh? Go ahead and step on it. And I feel like that's a frightening prospect for, once again, an 11-year-old. How am I supposed to know that that cloud will hold my weight? Beautiful architecture here. That classic Hogwarts architecture. Just break a couple school vases. Just gotta get those beans. So there are definitely some secret rooms hidden behind these candles somewhere. And I always forget where they are. So, gotta just try them all. I feel like this chest, it seems like a trick of some kind. But no. Every once in a while you get a Peeves chest. And that one was really conspicuous. It was really hanging out there, so. Yeah, so I think that part of the reason why we liked this challenge so much when we used to play this as kids is because this one is kind of towards the end of the game. So we just didn't play it quite as often because I think we would sometimes start save files that we wouldn't quite finish. So it was a little more fun because it felt a little fresher. And I also think seeing the clouds kind of appear and then using them to put together the puzzle is kind of cool. Although again, I think even though I am playing this as Harry, I forgot to do this. Even though I'm playing this as Harry, right? There's something really unsettling about just standing on a height held up by only clouds. It's really uncomfortable. And again, this isn't how Lumos works in the book at all. It really is just a spell used to light things up. So, there we go. There's a secret passage. I knew it. It really is just a spell used to light things up. So again, I don't know how they got from that to making Lumos into something that you can walk on. But I think it all has to do with the attempt to make to create a variety of spells that you could actually use for different things besides just attacking that would like help you puzzle out these Hogwarts physical challenges. Just like in Legends of the Hidden Temple. I think they called those physical challenges. I'm not sure. Okay, first challenge star, and we are well on our way. I also feel like Hermione has taught me the most useful spell, like so far. Alohomora is what you use for pretty much everything. For all the chests, for all the secret rooms, really for everything, so. Once again, thank goodness for Hermione. So, wandering along the top of this corridor here. I always thought that that looked like it would be a secret room, but it's not. It's just a nice decorative element. Let's break a couple more priceless pieces of art. I guess they can magically repair them. I shouldn't feel that guilty, right? I was also just listening to Binge Mode, which pointed out that there are a lot of things in the magical world that, like, shouldn't... And Binge Mode is, of course, a very lovely Harry Potter podcast done by the Ringer website. But anyway, they were pointing out that there are a lot of things in the magical world that shouldn't be problems. Like, for example, bed bugs in Aberforth's the Hogshead Inn in Hogsmeade. That shouldn't be a problem if you're a wizard, because you should know a spell to eradicate them. And yet, it seems like it is a problem. So, I guess this is a roundabout way of saying that broken vases probably aren't issues for wizards. Here we have a special elevator Lumos, because apparently the Lumoses I cast can do that sort of thing. Yes. Ooh, a challenge star. Wow, usually challenge stars are not behind secret passageways. I feel particularly clever for getting that one. Thanks, Hermione. Okay. Guess I gotta go over here now. This is also an interesting one because it's kind of all in... A lot of this challenge is contained to like a single room. Yeah, this looks a lot like a secret passage. I wonder if it is. Yeah, a lot of this challenge is contained to a single room, but... I also love how the game pauses to show me where the mystical cloud of gold light is, just in case I miss it. It's a very helpful game. I used to get really impatient with that, though, after doing this for a long time, because after a while, you get to know pretty well where these things are. Oh, those look really suspicious to me. Now I see how I'll get over there. Oh. Pathetic. I think some new people have just joined us. Welcome. Right now we're doing Professor Quirrell's Lumos Challenge. Super fun. Okay. That challenge star is hanging out there right in the center of this big open space, which makes me feel really suspicious. So I think I'm gonna see what's around the corner before I go get that challenge star. Oh yeah, and now I'm extra suspicious because they've given me a chocolate frog. I should be worried. Yeah, whenever games... Well, in my limited experience with games, it's been my experience that whenever games pump you with potions, you're about to do something really hard, so it gets me pretty nervous. I don't think anything in this game is too hard though, luckily. But my prediction, and again, it shouldn't be a prediction because I've played this game so many times. It's been a while, but I vaguely remember it. But anyway, my prediction is it's gonna be Peeves. Okay, so here we go. Is it Peeves? Yes, it is Peeves. And conveniently, oh no, and conveniently, all of the gates just close around me, trapping me in here with the poltergeist. Doesn't really feel like this should be a part of Quirrell's challenge. But again, it's so sad that Peeves is missing from the movies. I'm just so glad he's in at least a couple of the games. That's such a great design. Okay. I feel like I hear another frog somewhere around here, but I can't see it. So, you know what? I think we're gonna move on because actually Peeves didn't hit me at all. How's that for excellent? I also wonder if, I think in this game, these gargoyles are around the castle. I think they are also in the second game. But what I wonder is if... Oh, not a pleasant surprise. What I wonder is if there are a lot of gargoyles in this Harry Potter world. Um, uh, sorry, hold on one second. Wait. Zach? What do you want me to do? Oh, I can't see it. Huh, sorry about that. Well, Harry examining his wand. Examining his wand. Oh, I think I was talking about Lumos statues being around the castle. Here's our chocolate frog. Okay, I am gonna go up there eventually, but I'm just too tempted to get this chest right now. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, I have this annoying habit when I play games of ignoring where I'm supposed to go where I'm maybe not supposed to go. And I feel like sometimes I miss out on things. I want to go back and make sure I'm not missing out on things. And just, appreciate this lovely gothic architecture and these stained glass windows. Not every kid gets to do physical challenges in a place like this. Am I right? It's Nick! Oh, I'm so glad I came up here. Hi, Nick.
Hello again, Harry.
Hello again, Nick.
Clever lad! You found my secret napping place. Shh.
Okay, so, where
Hello
does he
again,
nap?
Harry.
Doesn't look very comfortable.
Clever lad! You found my secret napping place. Shh.
Also, I'm, not sure that makes me clever, but okay. I guess we're going back down there, because while it was a reward to get to talk to Nearly Headless Nick, didn't see any beans, didn't see any chocolate frogs, didn't see any wizard cards, so not worth my time. I must have missed something. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble seeing chat. So I'm sorry if you guys are trying to tell me what I missed. Guess I'm gonna have to go back and look harder. Yeah, I got this one. I feel like maybe it's something at the end here. Well, guess we're just gonna head back. Yeah, for someone who's played this game a lot, doesn't really feel like I've played this game a lot. Okay, I do remember this vaguely. I think those 3 things open up into stairs. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back up here and climb those stairs, but I guess there's something that has to happen down here first. You know what? Maybe I should just jump. Yeah, there we go. Okay, see, I was thinking there should be a Lumos thing there, but no. Just a jump. Just a extraordinary feat for, again,
I think I'm lost.
an 11-year-old. Yeah, I think you are too, kid. Poor Slytherin. Do the other Hogwarts students, besides, you know, me and Hermione, know Alohomora? Are they getting these beans from these chests? How are they getting through these physical challenges if they don't know Alohomora? I guess now I've opened the door for the kids. Here we go. Here's the stairs. I knew it. Okay, so I wish we could help the
Please
poor
stop
lost
that.
Slytherin, but I just love running into people.
Do I know you?
No, you probably don't. Those chocolate frogs, like, drive me crazy. I keep thinking I've missed one, but you can hear them echoing from so far away. Okay, so back up the stairs we go. In the second game, these challenges are timed. And I'm glad that they're not being timed right now, because I really would have had a horrible time for this one. I also don't understand how Nearly Headless Nick keeps this napping place a secret if he's got kids tramping through here all the time doing the Lumos challenge. And I mean, I hope Harry's not the only one who's being made to do these challenges, because that seems grossly unfair. Oh, that's Squirrel. I mean, these are some dark, cavernous places. I also remember thinking, when I was a kid, like, I would not jump onto a golden cloud I conjured on top of a chasm like that. I just would feel very, very uncomfortable doing that. Okay. So I gotta check every corner before I go, just to make sure I'm not missing any beans or wizard cards or anything like that. Can't be too careful. Yeah, I do like how the different challenges too kind of have different aesthetics. So the coral challenges are pretty kind of dark and cold. I like how the charms challenge is kind of on the roof. It has a kind of bright and airy feel. And the herbology challenge obviously feels very kind of outdoorsy. And I honestly can't remember any others. I think this might be the last challenge in the game. The last kind of course challenge, anyway. There are some other things we're going to have to do. But the other thing about these golden clouds is that it's really hard to judge where they are, because they kind of move by like sparks kind of flying in front of one another. And since they're not solid, it makes them difficult. Okay, we gotcha.
Collected all the challenge stars.
Oh,
20 points
potions.
for Gryffindor. Now, off to your potions.
I forgot about potions. Why does Quirrell know my schedule? Yeah, I forgot about potions. As I'm sure Harry enjoyed doing. Ooh, let's run into some more people. Talk to them.
I just saw Ron down in the entrance hall.
Oh, I wonder if he's waiting for me there.
I wish I could be a seeker.
I bet you do. Comes with a lot of glory.
I just saw Ron down in the entrance hall.
Aw, the game trying to get me real hard to go down to that entrance hall. I can't remember if I've been in the secret passageway before. I think I have, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so they must be repairing these, because I could have sworn I broke this one before.
Next is our potions lesson. And it looks like we're already late.
I feel like I would have trouble hearing him. He's all the way down there. Of course we're late.
Mrs. Norris isn't a very friendly cat, if you ask me.
Beautiful. Wizard card ballet. Although this is annoying, I do miss it in the second game, especially the way the camera just kind of slowly rotates around Harry. It really is incredibly
I'm looking forward
elaborate.
to your next Quidditch match.
I am too. I'm the Seeker.
Hello, Harry.
Oh, hello,
Have
Hufflepuff.
you met Hagrid? He's so large, I can scarcely see the top of his head.
Crazy. Lots of good conversation going on in the Hogwarts hallways. These first years are quite the wits. Uh-oh.
I am your potions teacher, Professor Snape. Today, you will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion.
Yeah.
You're late for potions, Mr. Potter. Inexcusable, even for celebrities. 5 points from Gryffindor.
His voice actor really nails it.
Potter, go to the dungeons and fetch the potion ingredients for the class. Bring back Wiggentree bark, moly, dittany, and flobberworm mucus.
I love how for
Be quick
Snape's
about it,
class,
or I shall deduct house points from Gryffindor. Now
There's-
be gone, and don't
there's
come
no
back without the ingredients.
pretense that I'm doing some sort of test or physical challenge. There's just, okay, everyone's making potions. Go do my dirty work, Harry. Go down to the storage unit, and just fetch these
You look
ingredients.
familiar.
Oh, of course I do. I'm the
Are you
chosen
looking
one.
for potion ingredients?
The game trying to direct me.
Excuse me. We're trying to study in here. Don't go causing a ruckus.
Rookus. Ooh. Oh, I guess this is, yeah, that's the beginning of the ingredient challenge.
Good luck, Harry.
Thanks, Ron. Why don't you have to
luck,
do this?
Harry. See you later.
Yeah, I just love talking to people. I do want to try to run into Snape one more time, though, and just see what he says.
I thought I sent you to the dungeons for potion ingredients.
He manages to look like he's
Stop
kind of
pestering me and
glowering
get to
down
the
at me.
dungeons, or I shall deduct more house points.
Okay, here we go.
That must be Dittany.
Oh, I'm glad these ingredients are floating in midair on pedestals for me. Uh-oh.
Where am I? I wonder if Snape tricked me.
No safer place than Hogwarts, am I right? you can be sent to the dungeons and then fall 50 feet down. And Harry wonders if the teacher set him up. I mean, pretty inexcusably horrible. Alright, but let's figure out what we're doing here. No, I can't cast through those bars. I'm sure that I can remember. I'm sure I can remember what I was supposed to do here. I'm a little afraid to jump, but I think I gotta. Yeah, there we go. Just 1 second. Potter, you're ugly, what can we do? I love it. That refrain does kind of stick in your head. Okay, I just got to see my chat. At least I know what the rest of the students are up to in this class. That's true. At least the students in Snape's potions class are actually doing something, which is more than you could say for the students in say Quirrell's class or Flitwick's class. They just seem to be like sitting there. And I suppose this kind of thing builds character, I guess.
Flipendo! Flipendo! Flipendo!
Oh yeah, so I also got a question about the other games that I've played. And I haven't played a lot of other games. I've played some of the other Harry Potter games. I like some Final Fantasy games, and Kingdom Hearts. I also like Diablo 3. I've played, what else? Oh, I've played Mass Effect. I'm kind of a game dabbler. Hermione told you, and also it's floating in midair on top of a pedestal. Um, so yeah, although I'm not a gamer, I do know some of the kind of game conventions, like plying you with potions just before you're about to do something hard, as I was talking about before. I also find it weird that in this game, right, I'm collecting these ingredients to basically learn how to make a healing potion, but this happens so late in the game that it doesn't feel super useful anymore. I mean, I guess it is, but it feels like a really late place in the game to teach you how to make a healing potion. Okay. Ooh, a wizard card. This one's just sitting there out in the open for me. It's unusual. Harry's glasses looking kind of weird. Maybe the game designers were just like, you know what? Can't be bothered to hide it anymore. This is too much work. Okay. Oh man. Good thing that opened, because I thought I was going to be trapped in there forever. Oh no. Okay. We're jumping. We're jumping. Once again, just the agility you would need is... Oh wait, I think I jumped too soon. At least I got some beans though. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh my gosh! I died! Oh no! I died! Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean... Ugh. I thought I could get through a run without dying. Yikes. I mean, I guess students probably fall to their deaths all the time at Hogwarts. Because, you know, there are a lot of places you could fall to your death. Oh, but look, I'm fine. I'm doing my wizard card ballet. I'm all good. I'm pretty sure that is my first death in this run. I think I came close with the beginning of the Malfoy firecracker issue, but I think that was my first death in this run. Somebody in chat was asking. I also think, once again, those healing potions would have come in handy. Although, actually, they wouldn't for just falling off of a ledge, so. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Psyching myself up. Yeah, doesn't need to be a big production. Just gotta glide onto that strange levitating platform. Thank you, Hermione, once again. Uh-huh, yeah. Where is that Phoenix down when you need one? Yeah, so I think that these boulders are falling from under me, but I remember the first time we played this game, we jumped over them so quickly that I don't even think we realized it until we looked back and we're like, where'd they go? And they do make a noise, but I feel like by this time, although my siblings and I hadn't been exposed to a lot of platformers, by this time we knew the idea of platformers well enough to be suspicious of like boulders that were hanging there that didn't seem particularly solid. So we were like, let's get across them as fast as we can. Here we go. Here's another round of falling boulders. I mean, who knows why they're here? Who knows what's holding them up? Why they're being held up? What they're meant to do?
Oh no, it's the bloody Baron.
Oh god. It's the Bloody Baron. I think this ghost can hurt me, and I kind of want to see you by running into him, but... Oh no, I remember why this ghost is here. Okay, so the gates open for him, but they don't open for me. So I have to walk next to him. It's kind of an odd twist that the gates won't open for like a flesh and blood human person, but they will open for a ghost who can presumably walk through walls. But Sure. I guess we'll go with it, game. We'll go with it. Maybe it's because the Bloody Baron is like a Slytherin and... Oh, yeah, he can hit me too. Yeah, maybe it's because the Bloody Baron is like a Slytherin and I'm a Gryffindor. Maybe that's it. Okay. Oh, some potato guys. I like to get them before they even move, before they're even aware of my presence. You know, take them by surprise. Okay, I think there's another one in here somewhere. Yeah, I hear him. Oh, there are a couple more. Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying than knocking them down before they even start running. Oh no! Ha! I mean, the fact that this is not actually a challenge makes me wonder why the gate just magically opens when I defeat all of the gnomes, but I don't know, maybe Snape's into that. Maybe he likes having a good old-fashioned gnome battle when he goes down to his dungeons to get ingredients. Must make preparing for class really difficult.
That looks like Wigan tree bark.
Wigan tree bark. I don't know why this is happening. It's a lot of Wingardium Leviosaing. Oh, here we go. Now we got ourselves a puzzle. Put it on the wrong one. Yeah, so Snape must really have a difficult time preparing for class. I mean, I often complain about lesson planning, but I don't have to battle gnomes and jump across rocky chasms in order to plan my lessons. So I've also never levitated large blocks before. Okay, I think that was a save point. I think that's what those mean. Let's figure... Oh! Once again, why are these here? We've got, like, moving platforms around this circular chasm. Maybe what Snape does when he comes to get ingredients is just, like, levitate or something. Yeah. So I'm seeing in chat, but if you could send your problem students on a mission during class and not teach them, would you? Some of them. Probably some of them, yeah. No, I love my students. I can definitively say that I've had a much better relationship with all of my students than Harry and Snape have. Even my most difficult students. Yeah, maybe Snape just, like, levitates through this strange maze when he tries to get potions ingredients. I'm really hung up on this. Like, or maybe Harry was right and Snape sets him up and Snape just has this whole elaborate, like, dungeon, challenge down here so he can send students he doesn't like, to go get ingredients and, like, hope that they never come back. I mean, it would be pretty sinister, but also Snape, he can be a rough dude. Okay, I'm going for it even though I always get really scared on platforms like this. And so I always wait, like, super long. Far longer than I need to, I think, for them to be ready. But okay. I got through that with relative ease. Once again, I'm forced to jump onto glowing clouds of gold that I've conjured myself, and that are the only thing standing between me and a pretty gruesome death. So
That must be Flobberworm.
gotta be bold here at Hogwarts. Once again, the only time Harry talks is when he's literally the only person on screen. When nobody else can do the voice acting for him. Aside from casting spells, that is. He casts those spells. And he casts them enthusiastically. The voice actor really, really knocked it out of the park with Flipendo. And with the grunting when he lands. Dungeons, dungeons, dungeons. Ominous creaking sounds and dripping. Really unpleasant place to be. Oh, Bloody Baron. Yeah, I do feel like, even though I don't like Slytherins, they get the raw end of the deal being stuck in the dungeons. It would be a horrible place to live. I'm seeing in chat, he casts spells with a fancy hip action dance move. He does! Oh my gosh, his hips do move! And I've like never appreciated that until now. Thank you so much. He does cast spells with his hips. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that changed my life. I will never be able to play this game the same again. It's delightful. Okay, I actually think... Yeah, I think I've gotten everything around here. He does have a really intense hip swaying move when he casts spells. How have I never noticed that before? Oh man. Life-changing days. Like, this game feels sophisticated in some elements and some aspects of it. I mean, maybe that seems crazy to people who've played other more sophisticated games. But there are parts of it that feel really well fleshed out, and then there are parts of it that just feel like, what were they thinking? Like, the students in the hallway make conversation with you so well and in so many variations. But then you have a bunch of weird things. Like, and the little touches like Harry adjusting his glasses, I think are kind of well done. But then you have strange hip movements and the like. And if I'm in charge of conjuring those Lumos clouds, why am I conjuring them in such a way that they are behaving like elevators? How do you guys think that works? Yeah, I gotta see what's in here. Like, do you think I'm in charge of the Lumos clouds? Am I conjuring those just to, like, give myself an extra challenge? Okay, now we've got Wizard Card Ballet. Harry's quite the dancer. Maybe he missed his calling. I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the blade. Oh, okay. Nice quantity of beans. This is a really good secret area. I guess it wants to reward you for having to wait so long for the Bloody Baron to come around. Yeah, here we go. No, 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 no! I missed it. Oh. Come on, come on. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even need those Yule Ball dance lessons. I'm looking in the chat, saying, oh no! I got distracted. I got distracted. So I'm looking in the chat saying years ahead of dance lessons for the ball, and that is right. He is years ahead of dance lessons for the ball. He doesn't need McGonagall to show him how to dance. Okay, we're making it through. Good. Yeah, so the game does, I think, want to give me a lot of beans to reward me for having to wait there that long. That really is rough.
Flipendo!
Lipendo! I always jump when I don't have to jump, and then it takes extra long. And I only do it because I'm impatient.
That must be dissonant.
Hey guys! We're back. Let's see what Snape has to say.
Late again, you lazy boy. A further 3 points from Gryffindor
Snape,
should teach you a lesson.
I just went through your
I
death
see you've
trap
collected
of a
few
dungeon.
challenge stars, but I'm afraid they have no value
Nice.
in my classroom. I've ended the lesson
He's
without
like,
you, Potter.
Screw your
Other
challenge
students are off
stars.
for a Halloween feast. Join them if you must.
I also always found it odd that he says join them if you must. Like, no, it's not necessary,
He's
but I
on the
want to.
rampage. He's cornered Hermione in the girls' toilets. She needs our help. We must try to rescue her straight away.
Oh my god, that was sudden. Okay, quick turn, guys. Let's go get Hermione. There's a huge troll on the rampage, and Hermione's trapped with it in the girls' bathroom. But, gotta stop to get this bean. 'Cause, beans, guys. Beans. I guess this is where the girls' bathroom is. One mission here, escape the troll.
Harry, what's that smell?
Oh my god. Just look at him in all his glory. Okay. So, this part of the game is so janky. Like, the movement and the control that you have over Harry as he runs is really rough. So, I might die here. Oh, shoot, missed a bean. Can't go back. Can't go back. There's a rampaging troll following me. Also, where's Ron? Where did he go? And how did he get there so fast? And why didn't he take me with him? Also, this troll is quick. And remarkably agile. As am I. Oh no. Oh no. And now it's just looking at me. Okay. 2 deaths in 1 playthrough.
Harry,
That's rough.
what's that smell?
Can't pretend to be an expert anymore. Maybe now I can get the beans, though.
This way, Harry.
Horrifying. Again, where's Ron? Yeah, I had to kind of wave there. Yeah, that troll can jump really far. Okay, I don't think I've missed a bean yet. No! Oh, I think I've got them all. Yeah, you gotta follow the trail of beans, because they do lead you to the best places to jump. Because someone put them there strategically, somehow? Fred and George, maybe? No. That would be ridiculous. Sorry, I died at the same place again. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm seeing Ron is the lanky
Harry,
one. He has a
what's
longer
that
stride.
smell?
He does have a longer stride, but we're both pretty little here. And he literally just disappears.
This way, Harry.
I feel like I'm supposed to maybe be like drawing the troll out, but also, is Hermione in that bathroom? Like, was that the girls' bathroom? I guess so. I mean, that's the implication, right? I think. I bet this is what the teachers were gonna do when they left to confront the troll. Their plan was also to just like, lead it on a wild goose chase throughout the castle. Like, McGonagall's like, Dumbledore, over here! Okay. No! What happened? What happened? I definitely jumped there. I got stuck somehow. Okay, now he's swinging. Oh man, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me as we do this over and over again.
Harry, what's that smell?
Yeah, this part of the game is kind of janky. And I'm making excuses. Obviously, I'm not good at this part. But
This way, Harry.
it's also not very smooth. And you can sometimes kind of get stuck in places. So let's hope we get through this. Because you can't move on unless you manage to not die at the hands of the giant mountain troll. It's another thing. I think that this is the only time that trolls show up in the Harry Potter universe. If I'm forgetting something, definitely correct me. But, like, we see giants again, of course. But I don't recall seeing trolls again. Okay. Oh! What happened? I swear I jumped. Okay. I guess I'll make a couple more attempts, but eventually I'll put you guys out of your misery and I'll work on this alone. This is just horrible. I just don't know how to fix it. It's like, okay, so the third game, when we get to the third game, if we make it that far, I'm going to run into a similar problem. I've never run into this kind of problem with this game, but the third game has a flying challenge. And it's very similar to the broomstick challenge with Madame Hooch's flying lesson in this game that we've already been through, but it's much harder, and it's a hippogriff flying challenge. And the hoops are really far apart, and you have to pass, like in order to beat the game, you have to pass a bunch of levels of this hippogriff flying challenge, and it's just very, very difficult to do. So I have not yet managed to accomplish that in the third game. So actually, maybe when we get there, somebody will have some kind of tips or tricks for me. Okay. Ah! Okay. Oh, okay, so I'm seeing in chat, security trolls guard the entrance portrait in their third year after Sirius slashes it. No, I thought, Sir Codigan guards the entrance portrait. No, he lets Sirius in. Doesn't Sirius frighten the fat lady? And then Sir Codigan becomes, maybe I'm not saying his name right, and then he becomes the new Gryffindor portrait. Oh, right after the fat lady comes back. That makes sense. Okay. I gotcha. So, I'm kind of surprised that they would just, you know, let trolls into the castle and use them as guards. They don't seem particularly docile or easy to control. Do you really want them guarding the area where your children are sleeping? No safer place than Hogwarts. Of course. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, I think I made it. I think I made it. Oh my gosh, okay, the pressure's really on now. Oh no, that was horrifying. Ah, yes, save game book. I don't think I've ever been so glad to see a save game book before. Okay, wait. Is this the bathroom? Did we just lead him to the bathroom? Why did we do that? I love the way they look at each other there. Like, oh no! Why did we do that? Yeah, I know, Ron. I just ran from it. Oh my god, we're such idiots.
Harry, I'll try to charm the troll's trap so it bashes him in the head.
Great idea, Ron.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Great idea. Okay. Yeah, I'll just...
Flipendo spell to keep that jank from hitting us.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Oh no! Flipendo can do everything. Also, hurry up, Ron. Okay, you know what? You deserve that one. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die again. Come on, Ron! Oh man. Half a lightning bolt left. I could really use some of that potion Snape was talking about. Ron's probably almost dead too. There's so much smoke in the air. This is a really high pressure situation. I really wish some adults would come and help us. Okay, I got that one. I got that one too. What? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Oh my gosh, I think I'm dead. No, I'm still hanging in there. At least the game lets me move back a little bit each time so that I have a better vantage. Thank you, Ron. Oh man, not a moment too soon. Need some chocolate.
Thanks for saving me. Is he dead?
I don't know,
I think
Hermione.
he's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I just love the part where they go through that whole thing to lead the troll into the bathroom. Yeah, so I'm seeing in chat, move closer. I actually can't move, I think, during that part, which is weird. Don't know why.
Harry suspected that someone had released the troll to distract everyone so that they could get into the forbidden corridor.
Harry's a very
There
suspicious
wasn't
person.
much time to think about who was behind this, especially since Harry was busy preparing for the second Quidditch match against Ravenclaw.
Of course. There wasn't much time to think about who might have broken into the school because Quidditch.
I'm your commentator,
Because Harry has a habit of
Lee Jordan.
ignoring important things
It's
for Quidditch.
Gryffindor versus Ravenclaw.
Okay. I think this is gonna be my last hurrah for tonight. But we do have to try to beat those Ravenclaws because they're way too full of themselves.
Here comes a Gryffindor seeker. Potter's moving in. Come on, Gryffindor.
So frustrating.
Sorry, Professor. Oh, hard luck, Gryffindor. Whoops.
So close.
Potter is so close.
Yeah, so if anyone else has played
This is
both the first and second Harry Potter games, I'd love to hear you weigh in on whether you think Quidditch in this game is better, or whether Quidditch in the second game is better. I think they're both honestly super annoying. I don't love either one. I think this game is actually weirdly a little bit less annoying. I don't think you can. I think the thing is you can't lose in this game. I don't think you can. I might be wrong.
Amazing skill.
Like, I don't know if the other Seeker will ever catch the snitch in the first game, whereas in the second game, if you don't catch it, they most certainly will. And the second game is also features a lot more body checking. In the second game, you really gotta knock that other Seeker out of the way. Quidditch becomes a much more physical sport.
My name's Lee Jordan, signing off.
Oh, Lee Jordan. Huh. Thanks to Harry's skill as a Seeker, Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against Ravenclaw. I am very
Harry,
skilled.
Ron, and Hermione spent most of their free time in Hagrid's hut, trying to convince him that he couldn't keep Norbert, his beloved.
Oh yeah, this
Eventually, after much coaxing,
that we have to deal with. Oh, it's a nice shot.
Harry unwrapped the unexpected Christmas present.
Wait,
Something
what?
fluffy and silvery slithered out.
Okay, since when is it Christmas? It was just Halloween. Like, just Halloween.
There was a note with the cloak. Your father left this in my possession, Harry read. Use it well.
This game
A very Merry
tells the
Christmas
story
to
of the
you."
first book very abruptly.
Harry tried
Oh my
to
gosh,
help,
Norbert's in the
while Ron
common
and
room.
Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower. Be careful, Harry, said Hermione. You can't stay invisible while you cast spells. Filch might see you.
Oh, I can't? Thanks, Hermione.
With Norbert safely bundled up,
Gosh.
Harry set off for the tallest tower. He hoped that the cloak would conceal him from Filch and his cat, Mrs. Norris.
Yeah, so they gotta sneak the cloak in there because
What's that?
they gotta sneak the cloak in there because it's required for the rest of this story. So in this part, I am gonna have to sneak past past Filch and Mrs. Norris, and this is where Filch's sounds will become awfully familiar to all of my viewers. But for now, I think I'm going to have to bid you all a fond farewell. Thanks for watching. Once again, I am going to post this part of the playthrough on my YouTube channel. I'm also LeeShore on YouTube. So you should be able to find it there and my previous videos if you want to catch up. And definitely try to catch me on my next stream. If you're really interested, follow me. I'd love to see you guys. Thanks for watching.